Alright, so this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to use the Olympus Tough Camera, which is a fairly simple, easy to use point and shoot style camera. It also shoots in 1080p and it's waterproof down to about 30 feet, so that means it's pretty much suitable for pool use and that sort of thing, as well as out in the rain, you know, sweaty type activities and all that. Alright, but the first thing is that we need to see how to load the battery as well as how to load the SD card. So to load the battery, we're going to release these two latches on the side right here. So we're going to flip this one, and then we're going to pull this one down. And so you should be able to see red in both locations, and that releases this cover. And if you notice, there's a rubber seal here, and that helps keep, of course, the water and moisture out. And inside you should be able to see the battery as well as the SD card, which is in the slot here. To pull the battery out, there's a small little kind of dark red latch. You pop the latch out and slide the battery out. Now, these batteries are rechargeable. They do have to be charged inside the camera. I believe there is an optional battery charger that you can order for it, and I don't think Best Buy had them. They might, but if not, we could order some extra batteries from Amazon or something like that. So I'm going to slide the battery back in and push it till it latches. The next most important thing is this camera uses an SD card. So just like any other camera that uses an SD style card, we're simply going to push the SD card in to release it and pull it out of the camera, and then we can take the SD card and we can slide that into an SD reader for a computer or an SD card slot, whatever you may have. Pull the video off, do your editing, or whatever you need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put the card back in, and it only goes one way, so I'm going to slide that back in. I'm going to push it in until it clicks and latches. I'm going to flip the battery cover back over and give it a little bit of pressure, and then flip my latch, and then flip my lock so that no red is showing. That means that it is completely latched and sealed, and of course water and dust proof. Now, shooting with video with the camera is pretty straightforward. We have a power button on top, so we're going to turn it on, and then we've got our display, and of course, just like any other point and shoot camera, what you see is what you get with it. If we want to shoot a still picture, we're going to use the picture button on top, and so we'll aim, hold for focus, take the picture. If we want to shoot video, we hit the video record button, which is this red one right here. We press that in, and now we're recording 1080p video. If you want to zoom, there's a zoom in and zoom out slider button on the top. Now, this is a digital zoom, not a true optical, but it does pretty good. Now, if you zoom in tight like I have on this keyboard, you'll want to use your photo button, which will actually re-grab focus for you and do an autofocus while recording video. So that's very important. If you zoom in, you may have to, if it's something that's up close, you may have to refocus. And so again, you use the still picture button on top, up here, to do your focus, your autofocus, while you're recording video. I'm going to zoom in a little tighter here, and you can see that it's got good optic quality. And let's zoom back out, and this is shooting 1080p video. It saves it in a QuickTime movie format. I think it's an H.264, so it's very high quality. It gives you the amount of time remaining for the video shoot before you'll need to switch cards. And then, of course, we've got it set on 1080p. And then this is your actual record time. We've been recording for, a minute, 10 seconds now. When you're through shooting the video record, you'll hit the red button, and that stops video. Now, if you want to play the video back, there is a play button right here. So we're going to hit play. And just like any other camera, we can scroll through our video clips here and our still pictures. And when we get on top of the one that we want, we tap on our middle joystick button there, and now we're getting our playback here, as you can see. I'm going to click again to stop. And that's it for this camera. It's fairly simple and straightforward, like most any other point and shoot style camera, except this one shoots very good quality video, and makes it very easy because instead of having to switch it to video, you just hit the red button and start video recording. Now, if you want to charge the battery on this one, you're going to need any standard 120 charger plug with a USB outlet will work just fine, which means you could also get a cigarette lighter one with a USB outlet and it'd be able to charge the battery in the car. And so you're going to need the cord that came with it. This is not a standard USB style cord on this end, so you're going to need this cord that came with it. And again, we're going to flip our latches, unlock, and then flip down till we get 2 red indicators here. And we're going to pull our latch open. You're going to take this cable and you're going to plug it into the only slot that it will fit in, which is over by the little red battery latch. And so we're simply going to plug that in, and then take this and plug it into a wall outlet. Now, this USB cable also doubles as a data cable so that you can pull the video off of there. Usually I like just pulling the card out and sticking it in a card reader, but of course that's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the latch. I'm going to flip my close deal, and then I'm going to flip my lock, and so now we're back to waterproof as well as dustproof.